My name is Mirabel and I'm 25 this year. I live with my mother and I have an older sister who is 1 year older than me. She's an early childhood educator. If I had to go with one food for the rest of my life, it has to be sushi because it's so convenient and there's a lot of variety just within sushi itself. My favorite corner in the office used to be the storeroom because it's a very quiet place. And now my favorite corner is actually in what we call the social broker room because it's a very big space and right at the end, the corner is very quiet and it's hidden from sight.
Are you trying to hide from your boss?
I'm trying to have extra space for my mind to wander and come back. Recently, I picked up skateboarding and I think most of the colleagues don't know it. I love it. So far I haven't fallen, so I still like it. I don't know what will happen after my first fall. Sometimes when I go out, I get mistaken as a Malay, especially by my grandmother's friends. This is largely because I come from a mixed heritage. My mother's side is Chinese and my father's side is mixed Peranakan. So with this kind of a mixed heritage, I usually give off the impression that I'm kind of Malay and I'm not as Chinese. Coming from a mixed heritage, interfaith to me means finding out more about both sides of my heritage, both the Chinese and the Peranakan side. And really it means beyond this too. Finding out more about the other types of cultures and ethnicities and faiths that are out there and really just exploring what there is in Singapore and trying to build a deeper understanding. So I volunteered with CDC through a camp and during the camp we actually had community service elements, we had outdoor surveys where we surveyed Singaporeans to find out their views on racial harmony and we really learned a lot more about the different faiths. So it was after this camp that I found it very meaningful, so I decided to stay on to volunteer. So before I applied for the job, I was actually volunteering for 7 years. And in these 7 years, I worked largely on racial and religious harmony matters, and also with the youth. So when there was an opening for this Harmony Efforts portfolio, I looked at the job scope, and I decided that this was the job for me. What I do is really to bring people from different backgrounds together, and to provide spaces for them to get to know each other and get to know their backgrounds, their cultures and practices. If a 3-year-old came up to me, I would tell him that Tete basically helps you to make friends. Tete will help you make friends with people from different races and different religions. As a volunteer, I was doing a lot more of the executioning of the programs. But as a full-time staff, it comes with a lot of planning, a lot of administrative work, it comes with a lot of paperwork, and of course bring people together. But the best part of all this is, I'm getting paid! So since joining Southeast CDC, the best thing that has happened to me so far is really meeting new people. Not just the colleagues in the office, but also the partners. And it's more about building a friendship rather than a working relation with them. The worst thing that has happened since joining was that I missed my alarms one day and I was late for a morning meeting. So I woke up to a lot of missed calls and texts on my phone, and when I joined the meeting, I was asked to do a chicken dance as punishment. We have a program called Celebrating Our Festivals, where we bring people together to celebrate festivals regardless of their race or their religious beliefs. During Ramadan, we fasted with some of our Muslim friends for the day, and then we broke fast at the mosque at the end of the day. So our Muslim friends actually shared with us that fasting is not just about the physical challenge that it presents, but it's also about mentally challenging themselves to really persevere throughout the day. And this really left a very deep impression in me. And after that day, I really went away with a deeper understanding of why they do what they do and what this means to them.
Given a chance, would you choose to be in this role again?
Yes, definitely yes. I think there's no other job out there that really allows me to be exposed to and to get such a deep understanding of the different races, the different religions and the different cultures in Singapore. For me, it's really a personal passion to just bring people together. So I think this job is really the best platform for me to do it, and there's no other place I'd rather be.